Yo, what's up, gamers? It's your boy, Dawa, aka Lahaika, aka Dylan, back with another ADV video. Um, this is an interesting one. I want to say I played this like 20 minutes ago or something. We've got a good one here. Um, I thought I would talk about this one because this gamer is typically pretty high on ladder, and yeah, I knocked him down. 1800 gamer. I'm playing a different team from previous videos. I was playing this on mobile. Um, Kind of an interesting team. I'll just like spoiler alert. Actually, maybe I won't. But um, idea of this team, it's special offense, except I do something. It's special offense with a little twist. There's no Doug Trio. I'm gonna try playing this with the sound and kind of doing the same thing I do. So right here, actually, I can't see it in this turn one, but whenever there's a Scarm lead and I have a Magneton, I don't want my opponent to know that I have a Magneton. Like, I don't want them to know that I'm like, oh damn, let me get my Magneton in. So like I was doing some, timer mind games, canceling, we're uncanceling, we're making them think that I'm thinking about who am I going into. I'm going in Magneton. Click Spike. I kill him. That's what I do as Mag. Here, I thought I'd switch this to Sunny Day because that's kind of synergizes with this team. But I actually click Protect. I have Protect. I thought about clicking Toxic here, but I don't. Go to Selby to kind of scout what he's doing. Then we get Zapdos, and from this damage, I'm like, all right, this is. I think this is Rest Zapdos. Seems like it's Rest Zapdos. Click Perish. Now, Perish on this Selby is something I'm trying. I've got. This is Bold Suicune. And actually, after losing a game after this to what appeared to be a Bold Suicune, I was against a Hariyama Blissey and Suicune, and I was this is a tangent, but I'm gonna talk about this because this is my video. Um, uh, yeah, I had like a Blissey and Suicune left, and his Suicune was like slightly faster, and I'm pretty sure it was Bold, just with like an extra bit of speed investment. So at the time, I think this was 210, and I bumped this up to a little bit higher speed just so I don't get in that end game scenario. I'm talking about that game also because it's just interesting because it's a new team I'm trying out. But yeah, I ended up losing that. I was paralyzing the Hariyama, and he wouldn't kill my Blissey, so he could keep roaring out my Suicune, which is why Perish Song is a really interesting thing. I'm actually thinking about perhaps making this a Jinx so I can Mean Look, because they can just switch out otherwise, and Mag doesn't trap everything. It might be that I want Doug, but I wouldn't have been able to kill this Skarmory, and as you'll see, killing Skarmory and not allowing him to get 3 layers is pretty important for this game. Alright, so I'll talk about this game now. Sorry. Not sorry. Alright, so Zapdos is in. I click Ice Punch. This is the awful sub CM Vault Beam. Jirachi. We've got Blissey here. And he's got Blissey too. And his Blissey is a little interesting. Now, see if you notice what's going on with this Blissey. You see that? Maybe you didn't. Alright, so he's got a Gengar. I'm going to click T-Wave, and if you haven't seen it, he was already paralyzed. So this is Serene Grace Blissey. Alright, so here's my mistake. This This Blissey here is Aroma Bliss, so it doesn't have Ice Beam. Here's my mistake. Well, okay, here he's conditioning me, but even here, like, I kind of get, like, what I did wrong here. I could have gone into Suicune. I don't think I thought he had T-Bolt, but pretty much everything here does not like Flamethrower. It's a pretty cool thing he's doing. Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Blissey's pretty cool. Okay, mistake. Get ready for the mistake. Why the fuck would you stay in here? Like, I get it. I kind of get it. Like, okay, what is Gengar gonna do to Blissey? It's a Blissey. Here's what he's gonna do. Oh shit, he's going for Mean Look. Oh god, I'm trapped. Okay, so now I have no choice but to click Toss here. I really should have gone like Suicune or even Celebi. Celebi threatens Gengar. If he clicks Mean Look, I click Psychic twice on him and he dies. Obviously he goes Blissey, but probably like in this position, not knowing, you know, if he's not Perish, if he's Perish or not. Like, I feel like Celebi is a pretty good switch. You scout, like, okay, he clicks T-Bolt. Okay, I'll go back to Blissey. Another thing that might have indicated that, like, he doesn't give a shit about this being paralyzed is, one, he keeps on switching in on Blissey. Two, his own Blissey's paralyzed. So, like, I don't know, maybe I should have known that, like, he's got Aroma just from Serene Grace. Like, you would probably want that. And, you know, also, like, a couple turns ago, like, I'm thinking this is Superman, and it turns out it is. I mean, just like this, if you had an Jirachi in the back, like, you'd still call this Superman. But yeah, just a kind of a sad turn right here. I mean, we'll see what happens in this game, but yeah, Celebi probably the best click there. You could also argue perhaps Jirachi. Jirachi wouldn't be able to phase though. So I don't know. This was a silly play. I just he kept on looping me, and he looped me. He got me. You know, it happens. This is kind of funny turn of events. He's got a full para. He's got another full para, and then I think he gets full para'd again. So like, I'm trapped. He gets full para'd 3 times, and then finally he clicks Perish Song. So I'm just waiting. He taunts me. We'll skip. Okay, he finally kills me. Alright, cool. Now I go, Jirachi. I think I clicked sub because I didn't want to get Flamethrower. I was just kind of like scouting, maybe going for a full para. Now this Claydol is really interesting. I have Rock Slide on it instead of Psychic. It's also interesting that, just like looking at this, and the Claydol, and he's switching. Like, if I had Psychic, he would have taken like 50. That's kind of an interesting play from him. I don't know why you wouldn't just go Blissey. I get he's paralyzed, and I could, probably just like follow up with a Quake and kill him. That might have been it. Maybe. But regardless, I've got 2 Rock Slides off on him, and it really synergizes well with the paralysis I've inflicted, so can get Paraflinch going on. Mean Look does not even matter because I flinched him. Can't click Perish Song, and now he's in kind of a sticky situation. Now Missy, I'm scared of. So Missy does one thing, and it's Perish Trap. So really interesting team from. I forget who this is. There's some guy that made up this slang, get felted. So it might be him. I think he's like friends with Zetz or something. I think he's commentated for Revival. But anyway, goes for the Perish. This used to be offensive Suicune, lead offensive Suicune. And then I was like, that's kind of obvious. So I switched, and I was getting killed, and this had 0 longevity. And it didn't synergize with Aroma on this Blissey. So I switched it to Bullet Suicune. Also, comment on the team real quick here. This team is kind of odd because these are 2 Calm Mind Sweepers, and there's Magdoll, and it's really weird because typically, like on a special offense team, right, you would have a Doug to kill Blissey. So your special offense can do your thing. But, and I'm still testing this, I have been tinkering with this quite a bit. This started as like a another fun tangent. Enjoy. Like whatever. This started out as a SD pass team, and I was using a physical Jirachi with Wish, Body Slam, HP Fighting, and Shadow Ball. Kind of like a thing I've thought about for a while, just a variant on CB Rachi where it has Doom Desire instead of Wish. But a variant for more flexibility because CB Jirachi has issues with getting screwed by these two. Of course, with these two, you just click Doom Desire, but, you know, these 3, kind of an issue. If you click Doom Desire and they still have a Skarmory, if you click Doom Desire onto Skarmory, you're doing like 2%, not really, probably more like 15 or 20. But very, very interesting. I don't know if this is good. It appears to be quite weak to Heracross. I have Psychic on this. This might need to get, sped crept or something. This might, who knows? We're experimenting. But very interesting to not have Dugtrio on this team. Anyway, alright, back to the game. Perish Song, I have Roar, it's chill. Here, I make a play that's kind of, questionable. Of course, I don't want to get trapped, so maybe not questionable. I don't want to get trapped by this guy, so I want to kill it, right? I'm at 3 turns. It doesn't matter. If I, worst case scenario, he does this. He brings in Blissey. Okay. I click Surf. Big whoop. He's still paralyzed. I still don't know if he has T-Ball. I feel like Flamethrower usually gets subbed for T-Ball. So, I'm not too scared of this Blissey. This isn't a thing I, consciously know. This is just kind of like a gut feeling thing. I just kind of feel that this thing can't do anything to my Suicune. But I don't feel like that's a terrible play that I made because, again, best case scenario, I kill a Gengar. He just sacks a Gengar. Worst case scenario, I ship and I don't lose my Suicune. So here I think I go Dull? Probably go Dull here. Everything else is weak to Flamethrower. Now, what the fuck was that? That's crazy. What? Why would you... Okay. What are these... What is happening? Hang on. That was... Okay. So... Why the hell did I go Celebi there? Oh shit, was I scout? I think I was scouting for T-Balt. Maybe? I don't know. That was kind of crazy. I mean, he could have cooked. I mean, if you clicked Flamethrower on Suicune, like, what is that doing? I'm extremely pressured out of here. I feel like... Yeah, this is a crazy switch into Celebi. Anyway, I go back to Suicune because I'm going to get Flamethrowered. But he goes Zap. And now I think I go Claydol. I think, like... Yeah, I totally should have gone Claydol like 2 turns ago. If I did... I mean, he wasn't inclined to show that he had Ice Beam then. So, clicks T-Ball. I'm clicking Rock Slide. Rock Slide's pretty good. Of course, he's got the Rock Resist and Flygon. But I'm chilling here. Now, what the hell is this? Psywave? For the uninitiated, Psywave is like Seismic Toss, except it does... It can do 0.5 to 1.5 times the user's level in damage. So it can do, in other words, it can do 50 to 150 HP in damage. And in this case, it did more. This is 404 HP Suicune. It's an odd move. It's it's odd. I think it has like 90% accuracy or something. I don't know its accuracy. It's not 100% accurate, or no accuracy check. Like, I forget if Seismic Toss is no accuracy check or 100%. Anyway, I get Toxicked. I'm gonna have to click Rust here. I think I click Surf again here, which is... I click Rust here. Okay. Kind of a crazy play by my opponent. Here I'm going Mag just because I feel like it counters Gengar and Missy pretty well. Just strong. Gengar would die, and Missy I think would take quite a bit. I think Missy's more physically invested. Rock Slide doesn't do a lot, but anyway, I missed the Toxic, which kind of sucks because that would stick with Serene Grace. And great position here. I can click Rock Slide, no problem. Missy's gonna die in 2 more hits. I'm fine to stay in, hoping for a flinch here. I do get the flinch. And now Claydol's looking pretty strong. I don't know why he didn't switch to Flygon there. I have no idea why he isn't. Like, that was... Flygon's got Toxic. Flygon's got Toxic, and... like, is he afraid of Boom? It's defensive Flygon, probably, right? Like, he should have Protect. That's just, like, an insane play. I think he forgot he has a Rock Resist. Like, why... Why? I don't understand why. It's just an insane misplay by my opponent. Like, you have a Flygon. Why on earth would you go Zapdos here and not Flygon? Somebody tell me. I don't know. I'm like, I don't have. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Um, if he did go Flygon, I could. I mean, Jirachi's pressured by Earthquake. Yeah, I don't like. Is he scared of Boom? He's got two freaking ghosts, man. I just don't understand. It's just an insane misplay by this top player. But I kill Gengar. Goes Misty to get the chip heal. Now he's out of range. I'm hoping to flinch or crit or something. Gets the rest. Unfortunate. I'm feeling pretty good here though. Like, again, in what world are you not going Flygon there to not get T-bolted? I guess in this world. Right? That does so much. Misses the Psywave. See, like, what the hell is that? I don't think this gets Toss. Here I click Toxic. I know I'm gonna die to a Flamethrower, but I'm cool with that. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going Doll. I think I just click Rock Slide here. And I miss, unfortunately. Now it's a 3-hit. Yeah, it's a 3-hit. And here's the problem with Psywave. That did 18%, right? It's 50 to 100 to 50% to 150% of the current user's level and damage. I'm Calm Minding here. I'm getting kind of scared, I think. Yeah, it just clicks Perish. I guess if he clicked, yeah, I could have gotten him if he clicked Mean Look first. Fair enough. I think if you don't know that you chip out of range, like, yeah. Alright, so I'm burning a turn of sleep here. I'm going Dull. I'm having a great time. Got a great Ice Punch click right here. Yeah, I go straight Suicune, and I have no fear here that this guy has T-ball, just crazy ball knowledge. I also want to wake up, so that's also what I'm doing. I think I see him, yeah, and then like I'm pretty chill to stay in here. And he roars. And this is fine by me. Do not know if that crit mattered. That was, like, for sure Rest Zapdos. Like, Rest Sleep Talk? Finally he goes Flygon. I just... This thing could have done so much more. I think he forgot he had it. Seriously. Okay, and then here's kind of an interesting turn of events. Because he did not use his Flygon properly, we've come to Ice Beam Freezes, and folks, when you come to Ice Beam Freezes, it's Jover, as the kids say, and as the JoJo fans say. Quick damage check. It's a 3-hit. Arguably, could have calm-minded there. Doesn't really matter because, you know, I'm dodging freezes. And I think this turn I get frozen? Yeah. And this is pretty crazy. Like, I get frozen, and I thaw immediately. And that's, I mean, that's it. That's the game. If I was frozen for the rest of the game, what are my outs? I've got this bad boy. Blissey kind of fucks him up. I've got this bad boy with Perish Song. If it was Jinx, maybe I could do some more. Flamethrower and Fire Blast or Rock Slide kind of fuck Jinx up. I don't know. Maybe it's a Missy or a Gengar. Maybe that would be more appropriate. I'm not sure. I'm discovering this team as I kind of go along. GG's to Get Felted Muppet. I hope you use your Flygon. I really do think, if you used your Rock Resist instead of, I don't know, maybe you were scared that I had, I only clicked Rock Slide, so I guess, maybe I could have had Psychic, or maybe you were scared of Ice Beam. That is possible. Not once did I click Rapid Spin, so maybe you were afraid of an Ice Beam. Flygons high on ladder are doing some weird shit. So, you know what? Fair enough. I can see it. I see it a little more clearly. But still, let's say I was Ice Beam. You switch into a Rock Slide, on the off chance that I'm not predicting a switch, let's say, and I do have Ice Beam. I click Rock Slide into your Flygon, and you just go Blissey, right? Check the Ice Beam. Of course, I could click Earthquake, and that would be bad. But if I clicked Earthquake and you stayed in, you could Toxic my Claydol, and that would be pretty bad, especially because I think when all these three, Zap, Missy, and Gar, when we were doing that little dance, my Blissey was dead, so I wouldn't have been able to Roma the Toxic off. Maybe he thought I was Rest, and I would have been able to deal with it that way. I'm not sure. These are also ideas I'm having for this team at this moment, so watch out, Get Felted Muppet. Those are my thoughts on this game. Very interesting game. You don't see double Perish Trap ever, double Ghost ever. It's an odd thing to do. Very interesting Superman team. I can see how it got, near top of the ladder. I think top of the ladder is 1840, so this is about, I don't know, top 5 or something if we just do a quick ladder check. This was 1808, so, top 3. Make a clickbaity type title. I beat top 3 on the ladder. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the interest in this beautiful game. Thanks for the interest in the thinking about the game. It's a great time. Subscribe for more. Peace.